Hello dear students, welcome to Devika's Commerce and Management Academy. We are discussing company law. In company law, today we'll have a detailed introduction and detailed information about the director. Some people call it as a director, some people call it as a director, it doesn't matter. So anyway, in any company, the crucial role is going to play by the director of any organization. Not one director, 2-3 directors minimum will be there in any organization. How do we define director? How do we define director? In simple words, in simple language, we can say a director is a person who is authorized to do activities, who is authorized to take the decisions, who is authorized to accept the things. That person, we call him as a director in simple words, right? So, but in company law, as per the section 2 subsection 13 is mentioning who is a director. Whom we call it as a director means they have given a definition. The definition is any person occupying the position of director. Any person occupying the position of director by whatever name called. Whatever may be the name, a person who have occupied the position of director, we call him as director. Simple definition, easy definition, right? Now, if you see the qualification of director is simple. As per the articles of association, most of the time it will be very clearly mentioned that if the director is having to get the position of director, they should have particular shades and any other things they can mention it. If they fulfill according to the articles of association, they can become the director. That is the qualification, main qualification. If you see the disqualification especially when a person who is already appointed as director, if he becomes insolvent, he will be disqualified, and if he become lunatic, he will be disqualified. If he becomes drunkard or mentally unstable or any kind of position, then he will be disqualified as a director. And sometimes he may be misusing the power, making secret profits or concealing the truths and malpractice, any kind of this kind of activities also he will be disqualified to be a director. Okay. So, this is about the qualification and disqualification of the director. Now, if you see what is the position of director, what is the position? Company is artificial company. It's an artificial company. Who is going to act on behalf of the company means you know that directors are going to act on behalf of the company with a common seal. With a common seal, they have the every right to act on behalf of the company because it's an artificial. When these people, directors, are acting on behalf of the company, then we can call them, their position is in 3 ways. One is directors as agents, director as trustees, director as managing partner. 3 ways they can act. Now, first one we'll see director as agents. As agents means, as you know, company is artificial person. So, on behalf of the company, directors are going to act. Here we can say very clearly company as principal and director as agent, means the relation between the company and director will be principal agent. Principal agent, this is the relation. So, with this relation, the director is going to act on behalf of the company, he is going to take the decisions, he is going to act everything, but he must be very careful, he is just agent of the organization. As an agent, whatever precautions he has to take, whatever care he has to take, the same care he need to take, he need to be very careful. If any huge loss, unexpected thing happens, then he will be liable. So, that will discuss in the liabilities of the company directors, that we'll see later. Right now, remember that director is going to act on behalf of the company as an agent only. Now, he must be very careful that he has to be honest and he has to take the decisions according to the reasonable care. Now, remember, no abuse of powers. He is not supposed to abuse the powers. As an agent, he can take the decisions, but if he abuses the powers, then he will become liable if it is proven. So, that is why no abuse the powers. Use your powers as per the boundaries, not beyond that, right? So that is directors as agents. Next one is the directors as trustees. Trustee, the word if you see, trustee means the more reliable person working on behalf of any organization. Trustee means he has given all the powers. Trustee means you have to do, you have to work out, you have to keep your all your things properly. So that is the duty of every trustee. Now director also we are saying him as a trustee on behalf of the company. You are trustee means you must do your duties properly. You must be very careful while taking the decisions. You are trustee of the organization. So as a trustee what he has to do is he has to take a reasonable care. Reasonable care, he must be very careful because it's his organization. Trustee means a lot of reliability, lot of trust, lot of confidence. With that he has given that purpose. That is why he must be very careful about reasonable care and no secret profits. Directors are having all the powers to use the profits. When profits they received, out of the profits they always decide that some portion of the profit will be given to the shareholders in the form of dividend, and some portion will be transferred for secret reserves. Reserve fund, not secret reserve. So reserve fund, and sometimes some directors may take some amount as secret reserve. Secret reserve means slowly it goes inside of the pocket of the director. This is well known fact. So that is why they are not supposed to misuse the profits. Secret profits, no, strictly do not misuse it because he is a trustee, right? Next one, and also payment of dividend. He has to be very careful about the payment of dividend. These people are going to, directors are going to decide about the payment of the dividend. Profits they got it. Suppose say profits of say 10 lakh profit they got it. Now payment of dividend, how much will give the dividend? Dividend, let us say 8.5 lakh. This is the dividend. Means what about the rest of the 1.5 lakh? So they will be deciding. So that they have to decide how much is to be divided to the shareholders in the form of dividend. 8.5 lakh. Who is deciding? Directors only. That is why we call them as the trustees. Payment of dividend, how much is to be divided, everything is they are going to declare it. Now this is as a trustee. Director is going to work as a trustee, and director as managing partner. Managing partner means managing the organization, managing the company, taking the decisions, taking the right things to the organization. So we call director, that is the managing partner. Managing partner means he is managing everything and he has all the powers. As a managing director, he can take up any decisions. He can take organization to the high level also as a managing director. It is just like their kids. The company is just like their kids. In the same care they have to take. Now as a managing director, they are authorized to appoint company officers. They can appoint company officers. Who are the company officers? Who is taking the crucial decisions? Who is going to work for the organization? So this kind of company officers are going to be appointed by these people only, directors. They are having the authority. And in the same way, advice to the shareholders regarding distribution of profits. They have to give advice to the shareholders because directors are deciding the profit of the organization. How much profit they got, as I have discussed just now. 10 lakh they got the profit. Out of 10 lakh, 8.5 only they wanted to give it to the shareholders. And what about the 1.5 lakh? Maybe this is going to transfer to the reserve fund, and whatever they are doing it, that has to be, that information clearly has to be given to the shareholders. That is why we are saying advise the shareholders regarding distribution of profit, how it is distributed. And here it is one more duty of the company directors, that if at all company's dividend is increasing or decreasing, so compared to this year, last year dividend was good, why this year dividend is less? That is also one of the duty or responsibility of the directors to mention why it is less. and in the same way giving assurance that this year is less, but next year it would be in a proper position, next year it would increase. How it is going to increase, that kind of ensurety, that kind of explanation, that kind of suggestion, that kind of entire information has to be given by the director to the shareholders. So that is also his duty, because he is the trustee, he has entire information. So that is to be mentioned it very clearly. And this is about managing director partnership. So entirely if you see this, any company director, they are going to act on this base. You can take a screenshot. Let me give you a recap. Every director is the crucial person of any organization, because company is artificial person. On behalf of this artificial person, with the company's seal, director is going to act. He is going to act as agent of the organization, he is going to act as trustee of the organization, and act as a managing partner of the organization. That's all. This is the introduction of the director. Okay. In the coming classes, we'll see what are the rights and duties of the director, and how will be the appointment of director, and how they are going to do their duties in detail. We'll see. If you understand this class, coming classes will be very easy. By the way, I have covered a lot of subjects. All the subjects links are there in the playlist. And nowadays many people are following our channel, and they are recommending their friends and siblings, or someone who's learning the subject, who's struggling to learn the subject during this pandemic period, because only online classes. I'm very happy that you all are using my services. Thank you. And also please follow whatever subjects I taught you. Take out your syllabus. Your syllabus should match with the playlist. And CA, CS, ICWA, or CMA, BCom, and BBA, LLB. So all these students, especially MBA students, also following it. So whatever may be the course, definitely this is useful. This channel is useful. Even to the BTech students. BTech students are having subject MEFA, Managerial Economics, Financial Accounting. For them also it is useful. Please do recommend and follow these subjects. Learn it and get good marks. Have a wonderful and bright career. Good luck.